an air show, it's an aviation rodeo.
Welcome to Alaska. Here we are in Valdez, Alaska on the second weekend in May. And here we have the Valdez Air Show, a great fly-in and short field takeoff and landing competition. And my name is Lars Gleitzmann. I'm with the Chapter 42 in Anchorage, Alaska. And I'm their Government Affairs Officer, elected and unpaid yet motivated.
We're trying to mark how long a distance it takes to take off and how short a distance it takes to land. So as you can see from the cones out here, we've got it marked out in 100 feet increments. And we have two judges here, and each one of us has a main wheel. And one of us takes the right side main wheel, and one of us takes the left. And a little bit of guessing, and hope we get it right. A lot of chalk blowing around, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. The weather's nice today, and it's just beautiful out here. And some of these guys probably have helium in the wings to help them get off the ground.
We come actually every year, it's just fun. This is oftentimes a big gathering for folks all over the state as well as the country. It's becoming more and more of a reunion every year.
What I enjoy about this contest is the people.
I come here because I love to fly, and I love to be around people who love to fly, and it's fun to just sit down with a guy like Paul Klaus or Cole Ellis or any of these dudes and just buy them a beer and say, hey, tell me a cool story. We sat down with Cole Ellis last year, told us a story about a time they were wolf hunting and a wolf came alive in the back of his airplane. His passenger felt the hot breath on his neck, and just listening to stories like that from these guys that's the coolest thing about being here.
The bush community is very small, and somebody once said that you got to be humble, approachable, and credible, and most everybody here is just that. So it's really neat to be able to sit down with the guys that have been doing this for 30, 40, 50 years, and they're more than willing to share a drink with you and tell you how to do it right, or how to maybe change something that can maybe help you out next time.
Well, everywhere you look is tons of history and experience, and tons of young people that are wanting to learn. So as you'll see in the numbers, there's a lot of people that don't have the experience or the ability yet, but they're out there to see what they can do and learn from. And it's really, I think everybody that's here is real open to talking to people.
Stick back, but keeping the tail off of the brakes.
You're playing the brake pressure.
And of course, initially you have
The real key is just keep it light and spend a lot of fuel in it.
I guess the secret to a short field landing would be a stabilized approach. Mainly knowing your airplane, being comfortable with your airplane, so a lot of practice. Well, practice.
Practice. I have 27,000 hours of flying in Alaska, and that's a lot of time, so you can't expect to do what I do with 500 hours. It just can't be done. When I had 500 hours, I can't do what I do now.
The more time in any aircraft will make you proficient and safe.